Happy Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. It's International Animation Day, which feels on brand because today we're talking about images getting smarter, not just prettier. This is KoiCast. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. Also, quick heads up. This entire episode was generated with AI voices using Microsoft Vibe Voice 7B. We're stress testing it end to end, so if my voice does something anime, it's just celebrating the holiday.
Ha! All right, headline. Apple quietly dropped Pico-Banana 400K. Despite the name, it's not a tiny model. It's a dataset about 400,000 real photo triplets for text-guided image editing. Think of it as training wheels and a scoreboard for models that remove the logo and warm up the colors and actually do it cleanly.
Yeah, this is not another chatbot flex. It's infrastructure. Real images from open images, not synthetic. That matters because fake in, fake out is how you get uncanny ad assets and angry clients.
What's new here for automation teams? 3 complementary subsets. 1. A single-turn supervised fine-tuning set about 257,000 entries. 2. A preference set, roughly 56,000 positives and negatives for reward modeling and alignment. And 3. A multi-turn set, about 72,000 for sequential edits and planning. That multi-turn bit is where agents go from one click to do 3 things in order without wrecking the photo.
Plus, the taxonomy has grown up. 35 edit operations across 8 categories from pixel tweaks and lighting to object swaps, layout, style, text and symbols, human-centric edits, and perspective. Translation: not just make it more vibey, but remove this, keep that, do it in this order, and don't melt the hands.
Quality pipeline is interesting too. Instructions were generated with Gemini 2.5 Flash. Edits came from Apple's internal Nano Banana. Then Gemini 2.5 Pro scored instruction compliance, preservation, and realism. Resolution sits in that pragmatic 512 to 1024 pixel zone, so you can iterate and benchmark quickly.
Okay, licensing. This is where marketers perk up and then sigh. CC by NCND 4.0. That means attribution, non-commercial, and no derivatives. So brands agencies do not just fine-tune your production model on this and ship assets. Treat it as research and benchmarking. Use it to push your vendors to prove they follow instructions on real photos.
Exactly. It's not an API. There's nothing to plug straight into Photoshop Tuesday morning. But if you train or fine-tune, this is fuel for better instruction following and fewer artifacts. And if you just buy tools, it's a yardstick. Ask your vendor to show before and after results on real image edit datasets and share instruction adherence metrics, not just pretty cherry picks.
All right, who actually benefits right now? Researchers and tooling teams, obviously. Vendors building text-to-edit products, definitely. Solo creators, not directly. But here's the play. Keep your current image-to-image stack humming while you watch for models trained on datasets like this to improve. If you need instruction following today, Flux SRPO I2I is a solid lane. Preservation is its whole thing.
Yep, we have Flux SRPO I2I in the integrations library. It's good for change X, keep Y tasks without wrecking geometry. So your pipeline becomes current API does the work, Pico-Banana style benchmarks, evaluate adherence behind the scenes, and you swap engines when the metrics cross your bar.
And make yourself future-proof. Build the glue. Schema for edit instructions, audit logs, and quality checks. If your prompt language is vibes, your handoff to the next generation of edit models will be chaos. Give the machine what to change, what to preserve, constraints, brand rules. That's how you go from research to outline to shot list to asset metadata to draft posts without babysitting.
Let's zoom out for a minute. What's happening in AI this week that touches this? 2 threads. 1. Control is the new frontier. We just covered VO 3.1 adding vertical video and end frame guidance, which is basically make my last frame land exactly on the CTA. Same energy as text-guided edits, but in motion. 2. Cost keeps dropping. Fal's Kandinsky 5 hit penny pricing for 5 and 10-second video loops, and on docs, DeepSeek OCR compressed long PDFs so token costs stop bullying you.
Right, the pattern is tighter knobs, cheaper loops. Datasets like Pico-Banana are the scaffolding so models stop hallucinating edits and start acting like junior retouchers who actually read the brief. Also, local first keeps creeping in. Alama's acceleration on ARM tells me we'll see small edit brains on edge devices for privacy-sensitive teams. Not tomorrow for this exact dataset, but the trend line's clear.
Workflow impact if vendors adopt this well. Fewer oops moments. Today you ask for remove the brand mark, warm the color temperature, dusk cityscape background, and step 3 ruins steps 1 and 2. With better sequential reasoning, you get add, then adjust, then compose without breaking preservation. That's time back and a lower cost per approved asset, which is the KPI that matters.
And we should talk guardrails. The license is non-commercial and no derivatives, so if a vendor brags trained on Pico-Banana, you ask two questions. Are you using it for research only? And what's your provenance for production models? If they get squirmy, that's your sign.
Who should feel nervous? Honestly, any text-to-edit product that's been skating by on synthetic data and glossy demos. Real image benchmarks raise the bar, and this gives openish research teams a shared scoreboard, which tends to drive faster improvement than secret sauce claims.
For creators wondering, what do I do this week? 3 moves. 1. Pressure test your vendors. Ask for instruction adherence metrics and preservation scores on real photos. 2. Prototype with the APIs you have. Background swaps, cleanup, relighting behind approval gates. Flux SRPO I2I is your baseline. 3. Build an instruction schema, like literally define fields, subject, protected regions, operations, order, tolerances. When better models arrive, you swap engines, not process.
Also, if privacy is the limiter, aim for a local-friendly configuration. Keep language and orchestration at the edge when you can, and send only what's necessary to cloud models. That way you can slide new edit engines in without refactoring your entire compliance story.
Quick meme check. The caption for this drop is Photoshop, but it actually reads your Slack. Or make it pop, but like, literally pop the background, not my brand equity.
Ha! Or junior retoucher who finally understands don't touch the face.
Okay, but real talk. Does this change the stack, or is it a quality of life upgrade?
It's scaffolding for a bigger change. Today, quality of life. Tomorrow, when APIs wrap models trained on this kind of data, it becomes a must-have for scaling content, because you'll trust the machine to do the boring 80% and your team can own the final 20%. The taste, the risk calls, the weird.
And you can feel the multi-format spillover. Better text-to-edit for photos trickles into video as frame-wise hints. It tightens prompt taxonomies for text, and on audio, its indirect cleaner visuals mean your ops can automate narration and localization without losing hours on artifact cleanup.
Let's hit risks and limitations quickly. 1. Licensing. We've hammered it, but it's non-commercial, no derivatives. 2. Scalability. Training on 400,000 triplets isn't free. You'll need real compute if you're fine-tuning, but the resolution is manageable, so this isn't only for mega labs. 3. Guardrails. Automated evaluators can overfit to the rubric, so don't let the generator grade itself separate models for evaluation.
And don't overlook human review. Even when the model gets good, you want a pass-fail critic step that enforces brand tone, claims, and areas to preserve. Small models can do this at machine speed, then escalate to a bigger model or a human, only when confidence drops. That hybrid pattern is how you stay fast without burning trust.
Competitive field? Everyone touching image editing should pay attention. Adobe's ecosystem, open image models, upstarts building automated post. This doesn't make them obsolete, it gives them a yardstick and a taxonomy to converge on, which is healthy for markets and less fun for vaporware.
Final practical checklist for creators and marketers. Ask vendors for instruction adherence and preservation metrics on real photos. Keep shipping with your current image-to-image tools. Template your edit instructions so future models slot in. If you care about privacy, track the edge.runtime space and keep your orchestration modular. Measure cost per approved asset, not cost per prompt. That's where the win shows up.
And if you want to tinker now, start with identity-safe edits, background swaps, relighting, cleanup. Put an approval gate after the machine step. Log the prompt and the seed, and set thresholds for what auto-ships.
All right, that's our time. If this episode made your inner retoucher feel seen, go celebrate International Animation Day by fixing 1 frame fewer than usual. Thank you for listening to CoeCast.
Grab more breakdowns, playbooks, and updates at coe.com to Redziesel.